been a tremendous amount of excitement, anticipation, and speculation about the first overall pick.
Stamkos! Alexander Ovechkin has the fans on their feet. Goal! Save Ward! Sensational!
And with the second pick, with the fourth pick,
with the sixth pick, I can't believe this guy was available.
With the eighth pick, with the ninth selection in the draft.
We see it every year, that nervous wait.
Well, hello there. How's it going? Welcome to Sports Center. I'm Jen. He is Dutch, and a dark night in the NHL because, as you know,
fun night.
All the best players in the league were in Raleigh this evening for the very first ever NHL All-Star Player Fantasy Draft. We didn't really know what to expect from this. Could have gone either way. We were hoping to see some personality from the players. We got that. We wanted to see if the Sedin twins were going to be separated. We got that. Overall, a pretty cool experience.
No, it was fun considering the way that they had done it in the past. So this definitely was a step up, and it was enjoyable. A few of the players felt a little uncomfortable, but I guess that is to be expected considering the situation. But yeah, they ended up flipping a puck prior to, and Eric Staal had the first overall selection.
So with the first pick in the NHL Fantasy Draft, I'm going to take my boy, Cam Ward.
Had to do it. Staal takes his Carolina teammate with the first overall pick, and Ward analyzed the selection.
I guess it was the best player available, I guess. I mean, I guess nothing, being a teammate of his didn't play a part at all, I guess.
Yeah, that was a pretty sweet line. So now it's Team Lidstrom with their first pick as they were talking it over.
Our first pick in the NHL All-Star Fantasy Draft is Steven Stamkos.
I guess MVP. He comes off the board, the Lightning forward leading the NHL with 38 goals. To the second round, Alexander Ovechkin. He thought he would be a late first-round pick. That was his prediction coming in. He gets picked by Team Staal. Ovechkin in his fourth All-Star game. Third round, Team Staal selects Daniel Sedin. The Canucks forward goes fifth overall, making his first All-Star game appearance. So Team Lidstrom, they've got a decision. What do? Do they break up family?
We're picking the twin brother, Henrik.
Well, the Sedin twins will be on opposing teams. Henrik in his second All-Star game, and you know what? He was already giving his brother the business.
Team Lidstrom got the best twin, that's for sure. So we'll see what happens.
Meanwhile, Mark Staal still waiting for his brother.
We're blood. You know, like you say, I'm kind of disappointed right now. Thought I was going to be first pick. You know, I don't know what to say. I lost for words.
He said it was classless. Well, his brother doesn't make him sit for that much longer. He selects Mark in the seventh round, the Ranger blue liner, playing in his first All-Star game.
I was just playing mind games. I didn't really care all that much.
Now, after Staal took care of his brother in the seventh, he takes care of his young teammate, Jeff Skinner, who's been dynamite this year, selecting him in the 11th round. Let's go to the final round. Only Paul Stastny and Phil Kessel remaining. Here's the second to last pick
of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Well, since it's not a hockey market in Toronto, we're going to take Paul Stastny of the Colorado Avalanche.
So that means that the Leafs forward, Phil Kessel, last pick in the NHL All-Star Player Draft, making his first All-Star appearance. And look at Ovi, rubbing a little salt in the wound. Kessel, though, pretty good deal. He gets a car for being the last pick in what should be a pretty fun All-Star game. All in all, it was an entertaining evening. It was a unique and unusual way to go about their business, but it was fun tonight. So here's a look at Team Staal. Their forwards loaded. You got Staal, Ovi, Nash, Skinner, Perry, Backes, Kessler, Sedin, Sharp, Giroux, Elias, and Stastny. Alexander Ovechkin tied for 22nd in goals this season with 19. Last year, tied for first with 50. At this point last year, he had 42 snipes. As for the blue line, it looks pretty sharp. Good luck trying to get around Zdeno Chara. The Tenders, Cam Ward with that first pick, Carey Price, and Henrik Lundqvist. Now, as for Team Lidstrom, Steven Stamkos leading the league in goals, leading the league in points. Henrik leading the league in helpers with 50. Brad Richards, by the way, on pace for a career-high 33 goals and 93 points this season. Now, Timmy Thomas, he leads the league in save percentage, goals against, tied for first when it comes to shutouts with 7. His goals against average, the only one in the National Hockey League that's sub 2. He has been stellar. Dusty Bufflin leads the league in overtime winners with 3, and Keith Yandle, perhaps the most underrated player in the entire NHL, leads all defensemen in points this season with a crisp 44.
Cam Ward was drafted 25th overall by the Carolina Hurricanes in the 2002 draft. Tonight in Carolina, he went first overall in the All-Star Fantasy Draft. So Canes fans are going to have a definite rooting interest when the puck drops on the All-Star game. All 3 Canes will play on Team Staal. With more from Raleigh, here is James Duthie with the NHL and TSN panel.
All right, thank you. Keith Jones, Pierre Maguire, and Bob McKenzie. That was fun, the first ever All-Star Fantasy Draft. Talk about the #1 pick in Cam Ward, but I think it may be a little bit morbid, but everybody wanted to know who would be that last pick, and it is Phil Kessel. He ends up with a car. You weren't surprised. He went last in most of the mock drafts out there, didn't he, Bob?
Well, he most certainly did, and Eric Staal even gave a little shot, which is sort of a reverse shot at Toronto, because so many people in Toronto and Canada say Carolina's not a hockey market. He says, oh, Toronto's not a hockey market, so I'll take Paul Stastny. Hey, somebody had to be last. There was a financial reward in terms of a nice charity donation of $20,000 for Phil Kessel, a charity of his choices, and he gets a car, and he's got some motivation now to go out and win a second car, and that is to go out, and the MVP of the game, of course, gets a car. Wouldn't it be something if Phil Kessel turned out to be the MVP of the game